What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of The Side Show. We're chilling here tonight with Budhunter, who's come here from Kalgoorlie to the Apocalypse show this weekend. Here's a quick introduction to Budhunter.
Alright, we've got pretty much fucking Bass here, Shadow here, Dip here, Vinko, Jasper, all the boys from the OD clan. I was doing a little fucking shit talk Sundays before, so I've always been interested in doing this shit. I don't know much about these boys. I've kind of just fucking been introduced to them, so let's just get into it and fucking see how we go, eh? Fucking first question, pretty much, how did OD start?
I'll answer that. So we started out probably 2016, just screaming out "Oh damn" a lot. You know, he's go "Oh damn" like at everything earlier.
It was earlier than that, bro. 2014,
14 probably.
Yeah. Screaming out "Oh damn." Changed to OD clan, bit controversial, you know.
Everyone thinks
overdose clan, but it's not.
Yeah.
Oh damn clan.
Don't go down and taking drugs.
Who was it that actually started the crew?
So me, Dip, and our other mate Mitch, who he's not really into the music. It was more just like one of the boys.
My cousin.
And did it start through music or did it start through some other shit?
Just started through like fucking around.
Just a little bit of graph shit. Like, to be honest, you know, like we were like always interested in like going to see like local skate events that had like break dancing, DJ, and graffiti as well, you know, and like the skate park and shit. Like there was this one, shout out Boom Shanker.
Yeah. So you boys all kind of grew up around skate parks and shit like that?
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, these boys grew up in a different area. So in saying that, I was always around that fucking area a lot more than I was around mine, because where Bass is living now, I used to rap. I started rapping with this dude named Stain. Shout out Stain.
Shout out Stain.
Fucking maybe like 7 or 8 years ago, and his studio, like where I first recorded and shit, was literally 3 houses from where Bass lives now.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, I've always been in the Beachboro area and that. So.
Yeah. So
yeah, I'm from fucking shout out 6-3. I'm from Maidavale, High Wycombe.
Yeah, right. So how long after you started Oh Damn did you meet Shadow?
I think I already knew.
It was very early on. It was kind of very early on. Like, you know, like I think Bass had already.
Everyone in the area.
I think Bass had already DJ'd at Yaya.
No, it was Bass. So what happened was Bass threw a party. On Australia Day, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this guy, like, so what would happen is you'd hear about a party on Facebook, bang, go there, address gets sent out and that. And then fucking Bass had one on Australia Day. And yeah, that's where I went there, seen this guy DJ, and I was like, fuck yeah. So one night I had my first solo gig, I'm pretty sure it was. Or was it with Jose?
Yeah, I think it was with
Jose, yeah, shout out Jose.
Yeah.
Fucking was with them at Yaya's, and then they'll hit this dude up for...
I reckon it was Chef.
Yeah, Chef OS back then. Hit him up for a DJ, because I needed a DJ, and yeah, fucking, we rocked that set, and then yeah, been my DJ ever since. I haven't rocked a set without doing a different DJ ever since.
Yeah, right. Fucking oath.
Yeah, up the bass, cunt. Rocked up on a scooter, committed on a moped, probably no license. Fucking had the records in the back.
Yeah.
So then, how did you come along, Jasper?
See, I know Bass from the area too, same as Tegan, same as Dip, we're all from the same area, you know? And Bass and I just kicked over music. I was same in the scene, going to gigs, local gigs around. I grew up in Beachboro, like, there's a lot of rappers from Beachboro as well, you know?
Yeah.
It's a good little music hub. And me and Bass started kicking it all the time, and like, that's just how it is.
You just link up.
You become good mates with these cunts, and then you just do what you love, which is music. We've been doing it ever since. But half of us have lived together, you know what I mean? Like us boys, we go back so long.
So you got connections for you.
Me and Jasper went to high school and shit together as well. So like.
Righto.
Jasper used to work at Mac.
Yeah, I knew.
Every cut near Jasper from the Mac is drive-through.
Drive-through, God.
Shout out to all the people who come through my drive-through.
Shout out to everyone doing their mans.
You can talk about it too, because you got done. This guy was trapping out.
Yeah. Red flag.
But we all worked at fast food joints. I worked at a KFC. That was my first job. How
I worked at a Chooks.
How
Domino's.
ironic. Oi, straight out, brother. Chooks. If you know, shout out fucking Chooks.
Shout out.
Nah, fuck
Is
chicken treat.
Is Chooks only WA?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
it's
sure.
Chicken treat only WA?
Did you have Chooks?
Nah.
No, that was Chooks like a chicken shop.
Yeah.
We got Ogalo and I put. You got Red
Yeah,
No, it was
Chooks was
WA.
just WA.
They got
Shout out to someone.
We
just
shout
asked
out
someone for
Sunday in the
help.
back.
Shout out Sunday.
With the East Coast advice.
From the East Coast advice, yeah. But nah, Chooks was a don. I'll tell you right now, Chooks is chips. Best
All
chips you'll
day.
ever get.
Bro,
Fuck
best chips.
anything right now,
Best
bro.
spicy chicken too.
Yep. Do they have spicy
Yeah,
chicken?
bro. Hands down, guys. Fuck charcoal chicken. I'm saying it now.
No, not fuck Chuck.
No, not fuck charcoal. No. Shout out charcoal chicken.
Alright.
I need a Chooks spicy
Enough
chicken.
about chicken, but you're obviously into a different, like you were obviously into a bit of a different music scene before you met these boys, yeah?
Yeah.
Like
so-
you were in the DJ scene and like doing all that sort of shit.
Yeah, good battling.
What, like, were you always into rap anyway?
Oh yeah, because I played basketball, so I was always just the guy. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
not really going to be any music on besides hip hop. But earlier than that, I guess. Then I got into the dubstep when that wave came. But
Yeah.
So did you ever think about DJing for rappers before you met Tegan?
no, I hadn't realistically because I was just doing sort of parties and that sort of thing. Because I was into hip hop, it was more of like
Yeah.
a thing progressing onto the scratching, and then that comes with it. You know.
So was there like a point in time where you knew that it was going to kind of take off with like Shadow?
Well, I think as soon as he asked me, it was just like that mutual respect of even asking someone to DJ. Because on that night, I think there was only shout out Jackson Scott. He was the only other person that was there. Like
Free
between
Zets, straight out.
between like the 6 or 7 acts, there was only 2 of them that actually had bothered to get DJs, and then Jackson sort of didn't really stick to it. He more stayed the club scene, but then I way preferred the hip hop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like is not as much less. You're not mixing as much, and you're like combining with someone. You know, you don't really
Yeah.
get that as a DJ.
You're kind of collabing with someone.
Like,
eh,
you
you've
don't
got
really
to-
get that. Even
Yeah.
if you're going back to back, it's not really mutual. You're still just playing someone else's music.
So you've
you
got
know?
to link up, you know, and you
Yeah.
can't. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
it's his music as well, so it's that live energy where
Yeah.
DJing at a club, it's not exactly live.
More
Yeah,
of a
it's
reaction from the crowd, definitely, eh?
Yeah, definitely, especially from a hip hop gig, it's just 2 people, you know. It's
So
Yeah.
we've
Ben
just
Jam
watched the Apocalypse tour, like this weekend in
Yeah,
Perth.
fucking
Obviously,
nice
that's
show.
gone
Yes.
throughout Australia, Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne, all the states. What other shows have you rocked together?
Other than the Apocalypse tour.
Bro,
Like,
we've
I
spoken.
mean, OD
We only
as a
got 30
clan.
minutes.
OD as a clan. We've only got
fuck,
30
like, as
minutes.
a clan.
Bro, fuck, man.
With Dopamine Fest, that was a proper.
Alright.
That was probably one of the first
OD
recently.
clan. Dopamine Fest.
Remember that?
Crazy.
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah,
was a good one for everyone to be
that was
up.
dope,
You know,
that
as
was
much as
dope.
that didn't really go off, that
Dopamine
was still
Fest.
like.
Get bodied. Get
Yes.
bodied, bro.
Get
Get
bodied?
bodied was
Yes.
like.
And that ice cream factory set, like
Mm.
that was
And I
fun.
don't remember that, but we won't speak on that topic. But yeah, the ice cream factory, I think I remember a little bit that all the boys were up, that was sick and it was hype. Because normally, I never had really hype man or people, it was just always me and bass, like always rocked it with the ones. And after that, like I was always having the people back you up
Yeah.
and have more hype behind it.
Yeah.
And that's what we've been doing lately in the Apocalypse tour, as you were saying.
Everyone's
Jose,
coming
yeah.
out.
Bro,
nice,
yeah,
bro.
got up Jose, shout out Jose.
Yeah, bro, shout
He'll be
out.
on the
Mark.
EP too, that's dropping on Friday, quick.
Yeah,
Five
fucking
right
know. There you go.
But yeah, together I reckon it works a lot. Like with everything though, I feel like if you work together, you're gonna get places. So
100%.
which is
And
dope.
like you would have seen on the show, at the Apocalypse tour, everyone has their own part, you know. Shadow's doing Cream, you know. Shout out, Shadow's got his EP dropping
Yeah,
soon,
yeah.
you know what I mean? And then that's his whole own part that he's doing on the set that people are looking forward to. And then you mix it up in the set as well, you know. I was doing a few tracks on the East Coast, just testing them out, see how they go, and they go
right.
off, man. The East Coast is crazy. Their whole scenes are so strong. They just everybody shows out, and it's
fucking
actually
both,
insane.
bro.
So all you boys will do that sometimes, just test out new shit.
Yeah.
Bro, that's what it's all about.
That's what it's
If you do
about.
it live and someone likes it, then
Rural
you
towns, bro.
definitely want to go and then
Rural towns.
record it.
Now
in the
learning
studio
off like
then,
all the
because-
dons as well, you know, like
Yeah, yeah. fucking
Woo,
know.
Odd Future.
So he's mentioned Get Body, and obviously that was one of the first like clan shows. That's where I met Dip and a few of you boys.
Yeah.
What do you think was the most like memorable part of that show? Like, what was the best part of that show for you lads? All fucking.
Bass jumping in the crowd.
Someone take my Gucci hat, and then I make sure I'm like, wait, hold, and then I'm like, give me my hat fucking back, you know, give me the hat.
See, that's what I
now
mean.
Take me back.
I lost my Prada hat in Queensland at the show. And some bitch stopped on me because I tried to stage dive and it didn't.
I stopped and made sure I'm like, he's got my hat, just hold me up for a second. I was like, nice.
You got
Yeah.
So's hat in
It
Queensland.
was.
But the best part for me, I think, was everyone being there because that was when Husky was out.
Yeah,
Snow
yeah.
was still rapping.
Yeah.
Yes.
The whole
You know, it was
lot, you know, and it was his first sort of DIY thing where,
Yeah.
you know, like not the first, but
No, but it was kind of the first thing
like,
where you all kind of put it together as a team and kind of smashed
It was
it
the
out,
first
you know?
one that
like-
worked.
yeah,
Especially in
yeah.
Perth as well.
So, yeah, the
Like
first
the
one that
scene,
fucking-
the scene was in like a different place to like as
I
it is
reckon
now.
the most
As a
memorable
whole.
moment for me, forget potty Perth, bro, was I jumped in the crowd, guys, and I jumped back in, and some cunt tried to take my shoe. And I fucking gave him the old, like, get off, bro, like, and then he's like, it was like, what? And I was like, what? And then,
Serious?
yeah, and then couple of the boys just pumped this cunt.
Oh,
But yeah, it was
right.
that was pretty memorable.
Yeah, you remember that.
I just
for
remember
sure.
this cunt trying to steal my shoes, bro. Like,
Yeah. So, backtracking just a couple steps because I forgot to ask, how the fuck did all you boys meet Ann? No, well, bro, I mean in a fucking legit way
Nah,
because
just-
you knew bass before fucking, yeah? No? Alright. Yeah, right, red flag.
I think I get on the edits like blah, 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 blah.
Fuck, alright, well we'll scratch that. You've been to shows, but what's your most memorable?
Oh,
You've met heaps of people, you know, like...
You came Sydney get bodied.
Did Sydney, did Adelaide and shit. It's been hectic. Touring with the boys and shit. Yeah, it's always fucking loose.
Yeah,
You
fuck
got
it.
that extra hand, you know. You need someone you can trust, you know. Boys you want to do stuff with, people that motivate
Yeah,
you,
fucking
you know.
oath. And-
Especially if you guys got your merch going on, you know, your accessories, smoker accessories. There's lots of you know, room for people to collaborate and do things. There's all these spots to be filled, you know.
Well, that's what I like about you boys as well, is you all kind of put each other on, you know. There's no fucking, no one's fucking
That's the thing,
arguing,
bro, like,
you know.
with me, like, as well, like, everyone sees me, like, some people try to see me as one artist, but it's not always as one artist. I'm always trying to put the crew on.
Oh,
like,
bruh,
like-
you see that when you get everyone on stage, you
Yeah,
know what I
fucking
mean? Like,
right,
you could
fucking
headline a
right,
show and
bro.
just be like, oh, it's just Shadow, you know? But it's like
100%.
Shadow and the OD clan,
Yeah,
and it
100%.
makes it that fucking, that much better as well,
Bro,
because everyone's getting
I'll
loose,
tell
you
this
know?
right now, by myself, I would not have the motivation to do anything I'm doing right now.
There you go, you got to have a good
Wouldn't
crew
do well,
like
yeah,
behind
shout out
you.
to Clan for sure. But yeah, I met these cunts, met them, met bass through the party, and then I think I had a hell bad breakup, and then fucking ended up connecting back with bass, and then fucking he had a house in Guildford, and that's when I met Fitzy, and that's when I met you as well. I'm pretty
I was
sure.
living there at the
Yeah, you were
time.
living.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were living there. Were you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's another one with G?
No.
No, you weren't living
No,
in that
no,
one. bro.
Ashfield,
No,
Ashfield.
Ashfield.
I lived at
No, the one with the
He was.
shit parking, bro.
Lad, I'll tell you. He's like, tell you the story.
Oh yeah, he moved in at the
I know
end.
exactly where I lived at, lad.
Bro, I'm not where the dogs were.
Yeah, no.
Bro,
The one with the
we didn't even have dogs yet. Well, Has didn't even have
Yeah,
dogs
alright,
yet.
Fuck, bro.
Shout out to Dog
Shout out
Man.
Keiko.
Shout out King Panda.
Shout out Jazz. Fuck, I forgot. Yeah, sorry, brother.
Shout out Payne.
I'll just sleep on the couch after.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah, exactly.
You know, I done them trenches in the
shout
couch, like.
But yeah, I met them through the crib, and that was like the studio too, actually, because Bass had some equipment, so I was going there, and Bass started to produce as well, so I was going there and fucking just catching up and having a blaze, and then Power came out, brother.
Pain stop.
The dreads started.
Oh yeah,
And yeah, that's when the dreads started.
That's
Shout out
the-
fucking Fitzy. Fitzy started my dreads actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
true?
bro.
In that house.
Fucking
bro,
hell.
yeah.
That was just like
4
I
or
can
5
do.
years
I can.
ago.
I can
Monkey
dread,
teams,
yeah,
you know,
bro.
just sitting
Like,
there and talking.
So you boys pretty much here are all the originators of this fucking shit, pretty much. And
Yeah.
you, like,
And-
how many of yous outside of you guys is there?
There's a couple of other close boys that were like always at the house. Shout out like Peter.
Yeah,
Pizza.
shout out Fredo.
Shout out
Shout
like
out Kate.
Moose.
But it's
Okay.
mainly just you boys. And you,
Yeah,
On the music side of
Monk,
things.
Monk as well.
yeah.
He should be here, like really.
And then
Jose as well, man.
Jose.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this
He's
right
an
now.
entrepreneur.
Jose right now is like the most
Underrated.
not underrated, underexposed.
Yeah, underexposed, bro.
He's so polished.
But man, he's polished
He has
cream
everything
cut,
to
like,
His
ready
own
to go.
style, everything. He's got like, to put it this way, this dude made 100 beats for an EP and choose 5.
True.
Like, that's his grind, bro.
True.
Like yeah, he
Like,
So he makes his own shit.
He makes his own
Yeah,
shit.
Put it this
And
way,
then he directs his own shit too. He's real good.
when anybody asks who you recommend or who you do, if you're not saying Jose, like
From Perth,
Perth, you're not doing the right job. He's
Yeah, they
the
should.
act,
It's just,
he's the
that's the
actor
thing
on
I
that
see.
shit, like-
And another thing is with like getting big or blowing up, whatever you want to call it. It's all about time, bro. Like,
Yeah.
if you believe in yourself.
I remember when you blew up a while ago over that beat, and you're sitting in your computer chair, bro. I ripped a bong to this. I ripped a bong to that video, and it went viral as fuck,
That's
bro.
right, bro.
Yeah,
I
and
remember
everyone was
that.
like, "What's this
Fucking
song?
hell,
What's this
yeah.
song?"
Hectic.
You're
Yeah.
good.
Mayland.
So
Oh, yeah.
that's it. Now that's a funny story because I went viral.
That's
in
fucking
saying
dope.
fucking that word again. Before that with that Red Bull can shit,
Spaghetti
and I
and
fucked
sauce,
up that
brother.
opportunity by doing a lot of drugs and just
And not
partying,
following up with the-
not following up, bro. So
That's-
then I got lucky and hit up Don't Flop again because it got a couple of million views in that. And they gave me another opportunity to do a exclusive video for that. So then that's when I hit up Bass, the same house where the second house where
Second
fucking-
house.
second house, yeah.
Right.
And that's the one you ripped to.
Yeah.
The Dr. Dre remix.
Yes,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah,
Yes.
But yeah, that's the story behind that.
Yeah,
one.
right.
And then that's when I fucking started writing the way.
Yeah. So, how did you get introduced to all the boys?
So I was like doing video shit and like I was doing it for like my clothing stuff for ages.
Shout out
Like,
Vinco.
Into like
Yeah, Vinco.
Fucking fuck the cunt. Shout out Vinco.
He's a horse.
He's
I've
awesome.
been doing like video shit since like kid and then I got sick of making videos out of like I don't know, I just felt like there was like I was making videos of like, you know, mashups of like my weekends, pretty much my like
Like
lifestyle
vlogs,
shit.
kind of.
Yeah, but it was even shorter than that. It was literally just like a minute video on Instagram of a mashup of my
Yeah,
shit.
right.
And then I was like, fuck, I want to make some fucking like cool stuff. Like I got done a few more video clips for people and that. And then I was following Tegan on Instagram, and I remember a while back with some other Instagram me and Tegan had, he messaged me to like go painting one time, ages back.
And he said, "Fuck off, toy."
No, when we were younger, no, we just never linked up, you know, because like with that sort of stuff, I don't,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's right up, yeah.
And then,
Chin as well.
yeah, and then, so I was following his Instagram and he posted a thing saying, I want to make a video this week.
Yeah.
Hit me up if you can do it.
Man, I just
And
can't.
I was like,
bro.
fucking oath, I want to do this shit.
Fuck
and
yeah.
then,
I was
hit
like,
him
I want
up.
to come.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I want to come too.
You can look
Asked
that
him-
up.
asked him-
Bars for them.
Yeah, asked him how much, and he reckoned, just trying to get my name out so fucking free. And then ever since then, just been a hell gen. Like, you know, when you meet someone like, and you can just tell.
Gonna meet this
straight
cunt,
up.
straight
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's when I met everyone that's sitting in
Yeah,
this room.
exactly,
You know,
yeah.
It's just, you know, when you meet that person, especially that one over there. You know, shout out Misso. You know, when you meet that person, that fucking like. You click
100%.
straight away, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and that was the thing with Vinco, bro. Like, you could tell that we were in it for the same thing, like,
Yeah.
and
that's what's good as well, like everyone seems to be you're all locals of Perth, you know what I mean? So you're all like keeping it together, keeping it in-house, kind of putting WA on the map, you could fucking say, obviously, because there's not really a bigger crew in fucking WA at all. So after the video clip you done for him,
Yeah.
I seen the podcast he's done.
Yeah,
How did
that
was that
That was
straight
like a
up?
week later.
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
that podcast, man.
I haven't even watched that.
Yeah, but see,
I was in
Too
it.
long.
but I
No,
was-
it's like an
Bass was so fucking, bro. I rolled a fucking trumpet, bro, and fucking, we smoked this thing, and Bass was just so stoned he couldn't lean forward and talk
the
into the
mic,
mic.
that's right, 'cause
So
of the
fucking Vinco kept at giving him these ones like, yeah, all right, bro, yeah, can you just talk into the
Like the
mic?
Adam 22 where he's
Like Wretch, yeah, he did the Wretch into a shot of Wretch.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You're
fucking.
getting pretty close to that, mate.
That's really cool. I wouldn't offer you
Yeah,
that.
and then what
Don't
happened
ever offer
after
your
that?
mate
We
half a
fucking
You asked me to do photos to get bodied. I remember you sent me a random.
Because I met you there as well.
That was
you
like
were
on me
doing
doing a
photos.
separate thing. You just messaged like if I could do anything to
shout out
help out get bodied.
Yeah,
Let's do
yeah.
photos. Like me and my mate. And I was like, yeah, straight out. You know. Then he come done the photos.
Yeah, we did the video.
For get bodied.
Yeah.
The recap.
That was a sick fucking.
But I mean, that was just literally like hit me up. I was like, yep, keen.
Well, that's interesting you say that about that podcast though, because I remember way back, bro, I was working at fucking Thrifty, doing my thing on my grind, right? Listening to podcasts all the fucking time. I put that podcast on just as a fan, right? It was fine. Like, it was like I thought it was dope.
Bro,
you know what I mean? Like, I thought it was a killer podcast. And
that
like,
podcast, I felt like it just wasn't even a podcast. It was just what it is right now. It's just like
when you're just sitting there talking.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Just fucking.
And that's how it should be, bro. 100%. We'll talk fucking upcoming dates and shit, obviously, as well. You've got music coming, you got EP coming. When's your EP coming?
Yeah, so the EP drops.
It'll probably be dropping by the time this is out.
It's the 9th of August, so
Yeah, well,
let me just.
When's that? No, that's the fucking.
That's Friday. It's Friday.
Or 10th. So
Isn't it like the fucking?
All right, so
we leave on the 8th.
Yo, so the EP drops. The EP drops on Friday, and it's the same day we go on tour for the Hilltop Hoods, and we're hitting Melbourne. It's the first show. We're doing a double show because they're sold out. So yeah, we got Friday and Saturday. So yeah, Cream EP drops on Friday everywhere. There's 3 new tracks probably that you haven't heard yet that haven't been released, and they're fucking so different. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy it. So you can cop that everywhere, and you'll see it on my Instagram, 1800_shadow.
Even cop it on record, which is a rarity these days.
Fucking up all my
Cop
DJ
that shit on record.
Cop it on vinyl, bro.
Too, straight
Before it's worth
Get it on
$10,000 a piece.
yeah, only 30 left, yeah.
Fucking
And there's no more Cream fucking shirts, so stop hitting me up.
But there might be something dropping at the same time as the EP.
No, it's not mine, there will be.
This is suspense, bro. This is suspense.
Jasper, do you got anything dropping?
Yeah, I got a few projects on the go. I got a couple singles with something I'm looking forward to. Me and Shadow are gonna have a chat.
Oh, stop that! Just let me just say that something. Jasper, hands down, bro, in my eyes, is one of the most progressed spitters in Perth. I'll still rate him in my top 5, not even that top 3 in Perth. This cunt has been on the grind same time as me, and I've watched him doing the exact same thing as me. What the Facebook videos every week, bro, just showing bars, and
it's a hard grind, man. It's honestly a hard grind, and like it, as Shadow said before, it's all timing, bro. So I'm happy to sit on what I got waiting and just know exactly when I got to do it. And when you got a crew like this around you, bro, who are gonna no matter what support you and keep you going, like and show you exactly what to do when, then how you gonna fail, man? Like it's like people like you yourself, people who are willing to put the work in and have been for so long, they're gonna succeed, bro. So it's all about the time. I got this one project I'm gonna come out with. It's gonna be called Sometimes I Get Sad Too, and it's like about, you know, because I've been going through some shit for a few years, and it's like that's just why I haven't been releasing a lot of music. And something like that I want to put out is just, it's almost like listen to this if you want, but this is what happens when you get sad, and it's almost just to promote people to talk about what they go through. And then
that's sick, bro.
But that's what I want to kind of do around these really positive, happy songs that I've been writing with this crew, like about going on tour and stuff like that, because then that's what I'm doing now. And you just got to kind of go through shit, put that new stuff out and see how it goes. Because trust me, what we got, or what all of us got coming, like the amount of work we're going to put in next year, and even in this exact year, this exact month.
Tomorrow.
Another thing is, bro, while Sunna's here, bro, I'll say something. I'll wig out a bit, man, when I fucking in the green room on fucking Saturday, I was speaking to Flea. I was like, man, I was 16, like, listening to everyone, like Fracture, looking at the M16 bars of him and Flea, and fucking...
I would have been 16
yeah, bro,
I
could never imagine, like, doing shows with these cunts, and now, it's just, we're just killing it together. That's fucking dope, bro. So it just shows, like, to anyone fucking inboxing me every fucking day, asking about how I do this, how I do that, it's literally just grind, man, and believe in yourself, like, that's the most advice I can give you.
Fucking up. And do you find, I was going to ask that when you were talking, do you find when you boys go on shows together, you just build more content to fucking talk about?
Yeah, motivate. Oh my god,
these vlogs even Dinko released, that's just like, it's a planned thing, but it's not, you know, you're just filming what you're up to.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's just as easy, like,
100%, yeah.
Yeah, the motivation, bro. The motivation. Put it this way: get bodied, road cream. Like that is the best way I could say.
Yeah, right.
Like,
right.
yeah, like.
So you just pulled all that from that, like.
That is, bro. Like, if that is the best way I could say it is get bodied, road cream. Like the whole get bodied. Like last year, that wrote the whole EP. Like if you listen to the EP and especially how the EP is named, that get bodied, road cream.
And just how you were feeling in that moment, what you were doing,
100%, bro. Every single song, how it's structured, bro. To the bottom, I just noticed that now. That's a fucking
that's
But yeah, right. Yeah, that whole thing is like from.
Well, you've got to be doing shit to have content to rap about. You know what I mean? Or you run out of fucking shit to do. Like,
spun me out, cunt.
One thing I reckon for like people that are trying to do something with themselves is if you don't love it, then you're not going to do it every day consistently because you want to. You'll be feeling forced. When you find what you love, you'll do it every day, and then that's where it will take time, you know. You can do a bunch of different stuff. Once you find the right thing, you'll see stuff start changing for yourself, you know.
Fucking oath. And you just need to keep committed, I reckon. You just get, and I'm fucking lazy for it as well, bro. Like, even the podcast, the whole thing about that is coming out, being persistent, you know, and doing it fortnightly. But it's hard, you get lazy and then you fucking, but you just gotta keep motivation, and that's, obviously you can't have a good crew, everyone's fucking like-minded, you know, everyone's on the same page, and that's what you need.
It's the same with you, but bro, think about it, every single time you come down, you link up with one of the boys around.
Bro, that's another thing, bro.
Like,
Budhunter, with saying how you were saying before, it's how we've like meet people and you know straight away, like I was saying to every kind, I was saying to Ant, like fucking when I met you, like straight away, you're a good.
No, I appreciate that, eh? Fucking up.
Bro.
Because all these, like all you boys, as soon as I met all you cunts, it was like fucking one of the boys, you know? You was all like fucking welcome as fuck, so like that's what I appreciate. And that's all, like, I'm from the desert, bro, so like coming down here and like meeting all you boys is like fucking.
Wait, we got a story for you from Kalgoorlie, right? So. Yeah, my brother. So we've been out, so we're Budhunter.
Shout out Haz's driving.
Fitzy!
This car's driving too.
Wait, that driving saved us, bro.
Nah, but alright, anyway. So we went, Kalgoorlie, for anyone who doesn't know, is 6.5 hour drive.
We were getting there in 5. that was the mentality. We're getting home in 5.
Dangerous.
And then anyway, we went and did a show out there. You know, because we've done shows for years, and we did this show out there for Australia Day.
Wait, hang on, back up 2 seconds. You done a show in Kalgoorlie?
At Judge?
Yeah, bro.
It wasn't an MC show, it sort of was, but it wasn't with OD Clan. It was like,
for who?
I was DJing.
For whoever was the owner, man.
Yeah, I don't know. They ended up hitting someone up and I DJ'd there for them. Yeah, it was some Aussie day. It was on Aussie day. Okay.
We went out there and there was just this event on. And anyway, Haz was playing there. We have a few boys who are from that town, like, and we were kicking it there, and it was just killer weekend. Kalgoorlie goes off, you know what I mean? Like,
Wild West, bro.
Then we're driving home, and you know, them roads out there, they're actual dangerous as fuck.
Skinny shoulders, no shoulders, you know?
Hold up, just but before we were driving home, we're at this event, and there's like these sumo gloves. And like all these people at the pub are just boxing.
That's old school Juds, boy.
This is like old school, like they had this like the blow up sumo suits and the boxing gloves.
Yeah.
And they're like, right, the first one, like the winner gets a free drink. And Haz is like, no, you're dipping fizzy cuz you're getting in. And I was like, alright. And he's like, oh, we're doing like the training and shit.
No cap just knocks this cunt out. Long story short, he just goes the overhand right.
I got the slip
in the sumo.
I got the slip,
sumo suit.
and then you put on the bag, man.
I've never heard about this.
Burn, like covered over.
He's
and
just
like
popped this cunt straight.
They're just like, nah, man, you can't do that. I was like, where's my drink, bro?
Like, they're more concerned. Well, it was sort of wrestling.
They put soap on the floor.
It was like wrestling, and there was like detergent on the floor, and it was like a wrestling. He's just gone knocks right out. Like he had big gloves on. They were real ridiculous.
Well, this cunt like got knocked out with big gloves on. Yeah. Shout out that cunt.
But yeah, we're out there in Kalgoorlie, and
driving home.
We're driving home, and you know, there's soft shoulders and shit out there. It's a pretty crazy road, bro.
Soft shoulders. Fuck off.
Hey, that's city talk, eh, right there.
People with thongs.
It's like saying the roads down here are skinny, bro. Like,
we hit the shoulder, we spin out, We're like, it's one of the moments where it's going so super slow because we are honestly like,
But they were going
180.
so fast.
And I'm just looking at Fitzy, I'm like, Fitzy, just hold the wheel straight so we don't overturn when we're spinning, just let the wheel do the job. And then we spun out, hit the other side of the road, smacked into this like bush. It wasn't a tree, so like the car was fucked. We had all the DJ equipment in the back. Car behind us just pulled over. Like we're all just in shock. We're all fine, but we
didn't roll it, man.
in shock. They've given us a lift to where was
Meriden.
it? Meriden.
Shout out Meriden.
Caught the train there with like 2 speakers, stands, like all the DJs.
Bomb. Illy Bay. Still going for urge to rip Illy Bay. Like.
Long story short, we're always going to catch the train to Cal.
It's a thing like we are.
Has to just buy one of those fucking. Has and Pixie to just buy one of those scooters. You know those fucking old people chairs.
Fucking drive down the couch.
At a regulated speed.
Even you know those regulated speed fucking scooters in Brisbane as well. Those light, shout out the lights. These cats need those.
You catch us riding them in the vlog.
Yeah.
Catch me clearing a 3-step.
Yeah.
I want to do a mono.
Yeah, you're right.
What I was going to say as well before I fucking forgot about it. I seen you spitting bars on the fucking stage at Apocalypse.
That's a bit of sauce for the live show.
How good is that?
At this stage.
Is that only sauce for the live shows or what?
At this stage.
Bro, because that went off as well. And when everyone's seen, I reckon, everyone's seen the DJ come from the back of the decks and then just fucking spray, bro. They were like,
For now, that's the party trick. But it might progress into something.
It's pretty funny, man. Even like,
lucrative.
we've all got bars, like Plug, Vinco. And like me, we've all got bars. It's
You never know.
You never know, like when the time is right.
If you come to the live show, you'll find out.
And something may happen. Like New Wave's got bars even.
Wait, come here for a second.
I'm in New Wave.
Yeah, this seat down here.
Came in.
It's now like young Simba. This is young Simba.
It was a little bit naughty on the weekend, but
So it's been in the cage.
but there's a naughty corner for fucking this little cat. Well, shout out New Wave.
Shout out New Wave Beats,
tell
man.
Tell them a little about yourself. What happened with you?
Yeah, give us a rundown. How'd you meet the boys?
yourself, lad.
No.
I'm alright with alcohol. I get a
I
can drink.
It's a school night.
I feel pretty fucking rough at the moment. Big fucking weekend, and I wish I could remember the show.
He got lost in the sauce, literally.
I got lost in the sauce.
But tell them about yourself.
Fuck them, I got the phone. But anyways,
Yeah. So
How'd you meet the boys?
Yeah. How did you start making beats? What age?
how did I meet the boys? Well, funny story. Fuck, is that what you're asking?
No, go to that. Yeah.
How to meet the boys? Well, out of everyone here, the first person I met was the first person I spoke to was Shadow.
Oi, before you even cuz I had some cunt. Oi, I swear to God, the memory came up on Facebook today. I had some cunt ringing me, bro, and non-stop like being like, oi, Shadow. I'm like, who the fuck is this cunt, man? Like, what is this number and how did you get my number? But Stone cunt forgot that I gave this cunt's number. But yeah, he was supposed to send me beats. And, and that's how we linked up.
Really?
The first person I actually like heard of in Australia, besides obviously the Curses and the Hilltoppers and stuff like that, was actually Jose Halftime.
Yeah, exactly.
It was actually Jose, which is like crazy. You know what I mean? Like, but he was the first person I heard, and I was like, fuck, like.
Don.
And I always had respect for Aussie hip hop, but it wasn't a thing I listened to. Like, it's way different now. But he was the first, I feel like, Aussie rapper, Aussie artist.
That is a fresh jacket.
He was like the first Aussie artist I heard who like I held fucked with, and then from that I heard of him. Anyways, like this is when I just started to make beats. Sent them both heaps of beats. And, like nothing really happened. They were shit at the time, very fucking shit.
But you progressed.
But I kept sending them out, and then long story short, I was sending fucking beats out to like artists in the States, artists in the UK, just wherever. Then I actually ended up sending a message to Husky when I was like fucking kicked out at the time. And I just had my laptop and I ended up like making these 2 beats. And my uncle's mate picked me up in the car and he took me back like to theirs, so I just wanted to stay. And he's like, oh, you make beats, hey? You heard this dude? Puts on the Husky body in the booth.
True.
I hit up Husky that same night just with these 2 beats I made. And fucking, yeah, literally he hits me back, or I think he might have left me on red, and I sent him a snippet of one of the beats. He's like, alright, this is my email, send it to me now. Sending those 2 beats, and I ended up being like Slurpee in Trap Sessions 2 and 3.
True, right. And that's how you kind of built your name,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then I kept talking heaps of Snow, still a bit to Husky, but Snow just held fucked with my beats like all the time. Like he was hitting me up on the daily, you know, to get beats and shit. So yeah, I ended up keep working with him. His album dropped, I think, before Get Bodied, and I had a few tracks on there. And then, yeah, Get Bodied was coming up, and I was like, oh shit, like, can you get me tickets, bro? And he was like, oh, your messages
So you didn't even know these boys?
Nah, bros, I didn't even know these boys. He's like,
I think I'd messaged him saying dope beats because I'd seen, I was like, we should make a track together or something because I'd seen the tracks and shit. I mean,
that was
like
a few weeks earlier, or like months earlier.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, Snow was like, hit up bass. I'm like, alright, he must be running the whole thing. Then yeah, that happened, went to Get Bodied, met everyone. Then like, after that happened, you know, I just did my thing. Nothing really took off then and there. Then last year, Oh Damn happened, and ever since then, I think I stayed at this cunt's house.
This cunt is the proof that consistency is key. So
Even if
as annoying as he may feel.
With everything, not just music, as an annoying cunt, bro. I'll tell you what.
You have to have to work the back up, bro. You have to work the back up.
This cunt has grown on me, bro. I was like, fuck this new wave cunt is annoying, bro. But I'll tell you what. It always reminded myself we were always young, like we were always fucking young once.
That's what I was just about to say. You're still a young buck, eh?
Nah, man.
19.
Good.
No.
Go away.
No, he's 19 years old.
Yeah, 19. 18, young as fuck, whatever.
17, 18.
Look, no, cut that.
16, 15, 12.
On the real, I'm fucking 12 and a half.
Yeah, there we go.
12 and a half.
He's 300.
Rain.
It's just new wave, bro.
So new wave. I don't have a fucking age.
It's 2019. He's new wave.
Who else from the clan, like, did you meet Dip, Jasper all at the same time as well, or?
Pretty much.
Bro, I thought
He was pretty much hard out in the DM before Get Bodied. Like, oh, can I come?
Can I come?
Yeah, like, and then I'd wake up, he's like, sure, it's all good, bro, you know, I'm gonna be there at 6. Bang was there, like, you know, early before the doors.
With the ad day.
Got in.
With
With the ad day.
The old man came through, never again. Got some photos of his
Got him on stage, and then
the photos of the boys.
once our Dan rolled around, like, he'd come over a few times for the kick on after and that, and then it was just the rest is now.
So, right,
Then these cunts can't get rid of me out. I just follow them around fucking everywhere.
so you were obviously...
What I mean.
It's like
But you were obviously you were pretty drunk on the weekend, right? I seen you at the start of the night. And you were like, you were drunk, but you were cash, like, rah. Then OD come on, and I seen you come on stage and like introduce OD, and it was like just pumped up new wave, just all like messy, and I was like, alright.
Don't even get me started.
Bro, then me and fucking Ant are sitting at the fucking...
I don't even want to hear what happened. I don't want to watch any of the videos. Like,
Cunt, we're sitting in the crowd and you start dragging everyone up stage.
it was you boys though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but you were just dragging us all up. And
You
I was
won't
like,
be fucking giving juice boxes at events. Not events, what the fuck?
I just, the issue is when I drink, I fucking drink. I'm not having a sip or two. I'm having a fucking... Yeah, and I'm not eating. I drink fuck all water. So it's like when it's on,
as long as it's funny, but as long as everyone's having a laugh, that's all.
Yeah, and we're like, I don't remember.
That's what we're looking for, that guy.
Yeah.
I literally did. Oh yeah, I do remember going because I was like, there's a carton of Coronas just sitting there in the fucking corner, and I was like, these cunts, all these cunts gonna take a ball. I'm gonna have nothing left. Grab like fucking 4, fill up every pocket, have one in one hand, one in the other, just pop and fucking poof poof. And then when these up pockets were empty, went and grabbed some fucking more because I was like, these are gonna disappear. So I just had to, you know, plan it out. Like, I'm not paying for a drink. Fuck no. Like,
that's hectic.
give me the Coronas, cunt.
So, with like all you boys, where did all the OD merch and when did you start pumping all that shit out and start actually taking it serious, you know?
Coventry Markets, but shout out
the merch.
Shout out to China, man.
Straight out, boy.
We'll come in soon, but...
merch is gonna get like real hectic, but like it's gonna get insane.
What have we got coming up?
Louder.
But like merch first started when like I was doing this thing for TAFE, that bass and Katana, like when she comes and talks. Have done as well.
Or not.
Shout out fucking TAFE. We did this OD Clan block party, and it was like Advice and Zero, Shadow, Bass, Otia, and fuck, I don't think I'm missing anyone. But no, it was at like fucking Good Shepherd, that's still going. That was Boss. That was like Boss.
Yeah, not
Used
around
to.
anymore.
That's
No,
what I
no,
seen on the thing is on one of your statuses as well, talking about that TAFE. What you were just saying.
Yeah.
Used to have done a TAFE course together, right?
I did the year before
He did it the year before.
with Kitana, which is my girlfriend. Shout
Right.
out Kitana.
Yeah.
And then he did it the year after.
Yeah.
He did it
Right.
the year after. So we ended up doing the same course.
What was the course exactly?
Diploma of music business.
Yeah.
So does that? Sorry to cut the merch talk for a second, but I just remembered this.
Yeah.
Is that how you set up the shows because you've got that behind your name?
I've done shows before that. So I've done Dank, which was like I actually brought over Alex and Fracture for the second Dank,
Yeah.
which is 2015.
Yeah.
And then from there I did a few of them, but I fizzled out because I was doing them around personal taste. Like I brought battle DJs, and then it's sort of obviously from Alex and Fracture bringing maybe 300, then bringing like a random battle DJ, not random, but like
Yeah. Yeah.
it's not really a thing people are into.
Yeah.
Then I decided to do a course, sort of to get the better instead of just doing it willy nilly like off the back.
Right,
Thing,
right.
Like get a bit of grips, and that's when we did. All the marketing and stuff comes in for that, like
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
And that's how it all started
Yeah.
from there. So that's why. And you were obviously more interested into the merch side of things.
Oh,
And
bro, like I'm still interested in like the fucking like running show sides of things as well, man. But it's just like Bass, like watching Bass how he runs like Get Body Perth, and like obviously wasn't running Apocalypse the whole thing, but like took over at halfway. And like
Fucking
as well,
killed it.
killed it, man. Like
Fucking
watching him at the moment, like
That's
just what
all,
he's doing,
Yeah.
and like just
That's
like,
light
pretty
work.
much learn the
That's
proper
light
ways.
work.
And, like,
Imagine if
we
it
still
was a
fuck
whole
up shit,
thing.
like-
Oh, but let's
Obviously.
say Apocalypse wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for him.
Yeah, literally, it wouldn't have
100%.
probably been
Yeah.
so pretty much
He's a
at,
glue
like, at
full
the
of
end of the
shit
day
shots,
you
straight up.
realise that this cunt
And shout
has
out
got
good
it
shots.
on lock pretty
Yeah,
much,
man.
and he knows what
Like-
he's doing.
And Frack, shout out everyone that came.
like
It's
Bass.
just roles to be
Yeah.
played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone played.
Once you play your roles.
Just not,
Bass is like Bass got
just
an
not the
easy
person
mindset,
who
man.
fucking got put in charge of first. Not shout out that fuckhead.
So do you think like at the end of the
I
day,
don't give a
like
fuck, bro. Straight up,
you will
fuck
be
that
putting
cunt.
on shows, you will be doing merch stands,
Yeah,
shit like that.
festivals, bro.
Yeah.
Festivals, that's what we want to do.
No, well, we got
Yeah.
Hilltop Hood starting.
Yeah,
we
Hilltop
haven't
Hood
spoken about
starting.
that. We got Hilltop Hood starting on Friday, me and Bass. So yeah, we'll fucking.
Are all the boys going to one of the shows too? I swear.
I may or may not be there this week. Fucking, that's still yet to know.
We're going to run a muck on Brizzy.
But I'll definitely be there on like some
This is
stuff.
gonna be a fucking holiday. That's gonna turn into Hawaii.
So how long are you
Gold
going?
Coast.
How long are you going for each stretch? Just the weekend?
Yeah, we'll go for a
Thursday to
weekend,
Sunday.
and then Brizzy. I think we say for a week,
Yeah.
and then yeah.
How did that come about? How did that offer come to you?
So yeah, I got signed to Golden Arrow. Got one EP deal. Anyways, I want to talk about my fucking things, you know. Got one. Yeah, I got linked up with the Golden Arrow thing. Shout out L Street, man, for always putting in that work.
Always shout out.
And shout out to Ben. But yeah, got put in with that, and wasn't really doing anything, but over East shows besides fucking Fracture.
Yeah.
Like, bro, putting on the 50-50,
Yeah,
gave
yeah.
us both
Yeah.
our first opportunity, I think, to
Yeah.
do over East shows together. And then after that, I'm that stoned, I don't even remember what we talking about.
Hilltop show.
Oh yeah, had an offer coming out, yeah, and then fucking, I was actually, not getting any shows for a little bit, bro, and then fucking,
That did happen, eh? It sort of died for that
yeah,
second, then all of a sudden, you know what I mean? It happened consistently,
real hard.
even before Get Bloody, you know? Like,
exactly. And then fucking people were just offering low prices, and then I started knowing my worth, and then people were offering my label manager offers that were low ball, and he was just like, nah. But I just wanted to take anything, but he was just like, nah. And then all of a sudden I was at home and fucking got a phone call, and they reckon, we're just gonna put you on the Hilltop tour.
Were you buzzing from that minute? Like,
So,
fucking.
to be honest, cousin,
I was buzzing.
To be honest, I was buzzing, and then fucking the phone, like the reception and that's a little bit, so cut out and left a little bit.
Oh,
major keys.
true.
This prank call?
No, but yeah, bro, like my heart fucking dropped straight out. Like,
Fucking hell.
It's still like, still not really like.
Wait till you step on the stage. Man.
Yeah, that's what I'm. That's
Still hasn't really clicked
Don't
yet.
fucking say that, brother.
Do you think from this point on you obviously realised your worth and you
Oh, bro,
realised what you
just-
can do now?
I think
like,
not even that, man. Like from this point on, people like booking agents and everyone else have seen have actually noticed my worth now.
it's
And I
like
feel
a tick of the
it's
box,
not-
eh? It's like,
like after Hilltop, it's not finished, bro.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like everyone's been saying, it's not a race, it's a marathon. You know what I mean? Like It's not finished. There's shows lined up. I've got fucking Melbourne, September for Jamaica and Sir Spyro, which are dons from the UK with everyone works with Nerd.
So this is all in between.
This is next, like just
After.
straight after. bro. So,
straight
like,
after,
It's not like it's just gonna be work.
And that's the thing, you've got to be thinking about your next show after the show you've already got coming up. So you like,
videos are pending, bro. Like it's just like everything's like loaded, bro.
And like Jasper's saying, you obviously do. I noticed this as well. You do a lot of shit by what you think the timing is right. You know, so like, how do you? What do you think? How do you go about it?
How do I go about it?
Like, because obviously it's all. You just said it then. Like you've got shit pending, ready to go. You know, like
I go by like gut feeling almost. Like it just feels like, oh yeah, I should drop something on. Oh, I haven't dropped something in a while. I'll drop something.
Yeah.
But now it's just like cuzzy.
just bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
It's gotta be now.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang. Fucking right. That's all it is.
The other
bro,
thing
like.
with gigs, I swear, is every gig is a level up. You
Yeah,
learn something
exactly.
from every
It's
single
never
gig.
gone backwards. I was
Never
just thinking
turn your-
about today, like my
never gone
mind is so
backwards,
open to ready to write some shit like after this stuff.
Well,
Shout
even
outs-
like performing with people, like you said before, performing with people like Sana, Alex, all those sorts of people would give you a whole nother barrier of fucking motivation, you know?
What the fuck, there's ice cream and shit? But yeah, 100%, bro. Like, I just after get body, like I wrote cream and shit. Like it just fucking. It motivates you like so much, like
Yeah.
you don't understand. It's
What do you pull from these experiences? Obviously being the DJ, you still meet all these boys, you still like, good fun.
I just take it all in, you know, because like they say, it's a marathon, you know, like, it's really just all, once I take it all in and you can just put it back out into events I put in, you know, everything, I'll sort of just sit back and watch, you know, that's why I don't mind being at the back, you know.
Yeah, and you
Just
obviously
sort of
just
take
think
everything.
about it all a lot, and you're
back.
and you kind of are the strategic mind behind a lot of shit, eh?
Yeah, so like I think between all of us, we just sort of play our part, and then I just have a lot of creative ideas, but without everyone else, I couldn't make it happen, you know what I mean? So it's one of them things where I'm not the front man, but there's got to be someone, you know, sort of doing things at the back.
Exactly.
He's like the RZA.
You gotta have them.
He's
the Dr. Dre of this shit. He's the Dr. Dre. He's the Dr. Dre.
Man, you fused would be the Dr. Dre.
Nah, he's the Dr. Nah.
Do you?
He's the Dr. Dre. This shit.
Do you have like? Have you? You only like do sets with Shadow, hey?
Yeah, so I've done sets with people before, but like at this stage, like really it's just something we're building on, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
because of this, do you get hit up all the time to do DJ sets?
Well, I always sort of was a bit of a yes man with the DJ sets, like for like whoever, like local gigs, you know? I mean, I've DJed for just about every MC in Perth at one stage, like either through Rob Shaker events or like, you know, whatever events where normally I'll be the only DJ for everyone. So it's just one of the ones where I'm sort of standing there
the whole
just
night.
grabbing a USB 2 minutes before they play, putting it in, playing it in order.
Yeah.
Whereas then with the ID clan, there was Shadow and Jasper and that, I get to put in that actual rehearsal and like know what I'm going to do. Get to play my role instead of just being a button pusher.
and that know your worth thing too.
Yeah, 100%. And like all the boys obviously have a mutual respect, and everyone knows what's going on.
There's no like leader shit in the clan. That's
Yeah.
one thing. Like that's one thing. It's not a leader thing. It's not like a fucking crew or fucking thing. It's just music.
Family, bro.
It's a family that want to do music and just grind.
That's it. These days.
That is it, bro.
Fucking
100%. Just
Like, you know what I
grind.
mean? Like, it's Odam fam now.
Real quick, blunts or billies?
Blunts.
Blunts.
Yeah, fucking
blunts.
Blunts or billies.
What's the ration of bud here?
Wait, straight.
I'll go balls, but like I'll go that half off J any day, you know, any day. You know, that's gonna be a weekly thing for the clan now.
That's one question. There's 3 questions to answer that question, so you can help me answer that question.
Yeah.
I feel like somewhere where the bud's legal, blunts.
Alright, yeah, one of the, it's fucking quality of bud.
You've got all the bud in the world.
And it's dope bud.
Yeah.
Blunts
or
straight out, bro. Blunts all day. Backwards, cut straight.
So
you've
got a 50 blunts or bongs.
What do you mean, bro?
I'm punching only one code.
Get the solve straight out. Fucking smash.
What about you though? Just on a general day then? On a general day.
I can't lie, just bongs.
Bongs?
Bongs straight, yeah. Bongs.
On a general day, I wouldn't go to J. Or if it's somewhere legal, I guess, because then you know what I mean. You're gonna be doing on the street a lot more.
If I get some dank shit from someone, then that certain someone, and he knows who he is, then I only smoke it. I'll test it. I'll test it. He's only.
He's not here, but shout out to him.
I'll smoke it in a spliff just to try, and yeah, that shit's fucking.
Spin or straight?
Oh, fuck.
When you're just smoking normal.
80-20, bro.
Yeah,
like
Don't
80-20.
lie.
What do you mean, bro?
46.
I'm just firing these off quick as
Son knows 80-20. He looked at me and had a cone up. Like, brother, is this spun? I was like, yeah.
People up your way, they smoke 50-50.
Blah, 60-40 more spin. That's our way, bro. We're from jail, cuz. That's what it's like out there. Like, not me. I get the good stuff.
It's not only red.
50, you know?
It's not only red dirt. It's fucking red.
100% spin.
Bit of
Trying to
fucking
bucket
wider.
cones.
Fucking what's your favourite strain then?
I had this Exotis cheese that blew my fucking mind.
Oh yeah, some cunt offered that, but I didn't jump on it. But favorite strain, bro. There's been some fucking dank, and everyone knows what I'm gonna say. Some dank sour diesel, boy. I'll tell you that much. But White Russian, bro. That has been my favorite.
I had
strain
that,
so
and
far.
I can agree
And
with that.
shout
yeah.
out the Durban poison that we've got right now. God bless that shit, bro. Straight out. But yeah, favorite strain is sour diesel and the White Russian, straight up.
What about you, Base?
I'll just smoke whatever I want. Reds. I've moved fully off the Reds within the past like 3 months. So I'm fully on the strain. As long as it's like good bud, I'll just smoke it. Like,
Good diet now, good diet.
You know,
Straight greens.
like-
What about you?
Bro, like straight up Girl Scout cookies though.
Fucking oath. What about you?
Fuck. I'm not like.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm like a bit. Yeah, I'd rather the downers.
Smoke oregano.
In the
That's south.
Not the downers, but I'd rather like
Indica.
Indica, yeah, not.
No, the sativa. The sativa's upper.
Yeah, I don't want. No, I'd rather.
You know how you tell?
Rather than-
Vinko on the dad.
Yeah,
Vinko
yeah,
loves
yeah,
the
Yeah,
dad.
bro, and it just doesn't talk.
I like to slow down sometimes.
What about,
instead of being always fast as fuck?
He just smiles for like hours until he's saying.
Yeah, but I'm always smiling.
Bro, the whole Curtis show, I swear this motherfucker didn't move from the pole. It's only sometimes.
Yeah, I was observing. You know, this is
Nah, he'll just give you this look and nod to everything.
It's a time. Yeah, it's a time to take it
Before
in.
we wrap it up, what's the best state you've smoked bud in? Like the best bud. I've worded that.
Sydney,
Yeah,
straight
you
out
know.
Sydney, straight out Sydney.
So Sydney's got the best bud.
Sydney, straight out.
Was the bud?
Yeah.
But hang on.
Was
Was the bud even from Sydney?
wasn't
though?
Sydney
Probably
bud, let's just say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing was,
Shout out Ben.
Postman Pat, cuz.
In saying that, bro, the Aussie shit that we've smoked has been the, like, if not danker shit, it just doesn't look the same.
The
you know what I
local
mean?
shit is
Bro, I reckon
local
yeah,
is fire.
100%. I was going to
The
say
local
that.
shit's good. It just doesn't have the pretty packaging.
Yeah, it doesn't have the tuna can.
It's not
Exactly,
PG
bro.
art, it's
You
not
just do that
hard as
yourself.
fuck.
Yeah,
Just get the
exactly.
fish and you kill it. Fucking
What?
tuna can.
Sashimi though.
Alright, that's a fucking.
Alright, does anyone have anything to plug before we
I
wrap
want to
it?
actually ask you a couple questions.
Alright.
So,
Fuck.
what? Yeah. So.
Now I'm nervous.
Yeah, the tables have turned.
Yeah. So, no. I got the power. So when you first started with your online like sort of presence,
Yeah.
what was your first alley like? What was it always been around the Budhunter?
Yeah, it was.
label?
It started because I was in fucking Cal, the sticks.
Yep.
Everyone was fucking smoking reds. No one knew about strains, you know what I mean? The only thing we knew about strains up there was fucking what you see on the internet, bro.
Yeah,
and we're
yeah.
like, oh, fucking
That's
imagine
it,
that,
chemical
you know? And then like, as I was like 15, 16, started seeing shit like good bud going around. I was like, fucking oath, like, started taking photos of it and shit, putting it on my Instagram when it was still my fucking last name, Red Hot. And then fucking, bro, one day, I was down in Perth and I linked up with some dude on Instagram because he seen like the shit that I was smoking in Cal, and he gave me these flavours, bro, that I was like, what the fuck, like holy shit, this is another ball game, yeah. And then I uploaded that on Instagram and it went fucking hectic.
Yeah, I think I
And I was like, what the fuck? And fucking my little brother, bro, was like, oh, you need to change your name. And I was like, yeah, probably, probably. And then like I went through that stage to change the name and shit like that. And then it started just becoming, honestly, bro, where it took off was hectic bong rips.
Yeah.
Like just doing dumbass bong rips.
Because Aussies are the only ones that fully rip the cone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it got like a bit of an American following and a bit of like different following, and everyone's saying like I was doing like double ups and triple ups and shit like that, and like ripping to music and shit. And then from that it just like spiraled, you know.
Yeah, tough.
And I just wanted, I kind of wanted to change it for years now. Like I didn't want it to all be bud, you know. It kind of just turned into a diary. Since my brother passed, it kind of turned into a bit more of a diary, and like like I post good shit, bad shit, you know? If
Yeah,
I'm feeling good, bad,
Yeah,
sad,
express,
happy,
bro.
yeah,
It's
that's all it turns into.
Diary.
And then the place I'm working at now, found out, someone snitched, told my manager about my Instagram, walked in, was
Fuck
like,
that
oh, like,
Oh, shut up.
yeah.
What the fuck?
Walked in, was like, fucking, have you seen the Budhunter? Like, how's the Budhunter going? Then like, manager found out, regional manager found out, everyone found out, so that's why it's all been taken down. And that's pretty much the story.
Very Budhunter.
Yeah. It's all just been archived. All the bud shit,
Oh, okay,
all the like.
Okay,
I just had to pretty much keep it as like fucking podcasts and music and photos of myself.
We'll help you out with that, mate.
Yeah, fuck no. But it was just, and it was my opportunity, you know, this job gets me to Perth, so I was just like, fuck it. I'll do what I gotta do for the job, you know.
Yeah, which is good.
I'm
Like,
chatting egg right
and once
on.
you get here, I reckon there's going to be a lot more. Like we're going to make a lot more content. And
Yeah, well, there's the lodge
you know,
too in Perth.
there's stuff to do now. We got a studios.
We're sitting on a lot of shit. We've got the shirts. We've got a lot of other, smoking shit that no one's seen before. You know, like we want to
shout out
kind of do that for all of us. You know,
First plug, bro. He's doing what he's doing too, you know. He's trying to change the whole game of smoking around here.
exactly.
You know, things like this toga pokes, where are they at? Fuck. This is the easiest, simplest idea. This is the fucking lifesaver, bro.
I can't smoke without it.
If you don't have this...
My missus will vouch for this, bro. We have not lost a lighter since, have we not?
100%.
We're just changing because we just fucking changing because we've run out, bro.
Yeah.
It's like your whole stuff.
Yeah, straight out, bro.
And you don't let no cunt take that token.
Fuck,
I've got a certain little burn on it.
Don't
You
let
got a
no
certain
cunt.
little burn on it or something.
Yeah,
You know
no,
which one's
yours.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Josh got me with that. I had his had a burn on the body. He's like, nah, it's more.
But that's a good point, because shout out Plug, because Plug, this cunt introduced me to all of these boys, you know what I mean? Like, if it wasn't for this cunt, I wouldn't be sitting here right now talking shit to all you cunts. I wouldn't be going to shows and doing all that shit. So fucking, that's what I was saying before, it's all a mutual respect with you cunts. You've all fucking got each other's back, and it's just fucking gangster, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's why this was such a flowy conversation and not
100%.
fucking, you know?
Not awkward and fucking like
Yeah,
an
like some
interview,
dumb
you know?
shit.
Yeah.
Wait, Ant, actually, the cursor link up.
Oh, that was crazy, man. Like, you know, you don't even have to be a rapper to fucking, you know, like, I looked up to that cunt, you know, like, he'd drop a song when I was, you know, 12, 13, I'd go buy the same Nautica jumper, you know, I'd go buy it, I'd find a way to get it, like, fucking, you know, I linked up with him, you know, I linked up with, like, Kid Vicious, Royce from the 5'9", fucking... Just like, you know, people that you grew up listening to, you'd never think of, you know, and you don't have to be a rapper, you just got to be a real cunt, like,
100%.
follow, you know, be a real cunt, do what you want, and, you know, shit comes to you,
Just
like.
talk, man.
And shout out this cunt, he
there.
got me the cursor link up, like, you know, we're just at the apartment next to like, old mate's got the apartment next to us, fucking, and then we just kicked it for the night, you know, before the show, and after the show kicked it, and then fucking, every time he comes to Perth, like, we hold it down for that cunt. Shout out big cunt.
It's the same as being with fucking bass and like Shadow at shows, you know, like, especially when they're on big shows and you just like see like the international rappers.
Yeah, like Denzel Curry.
And you just like talk to them and you're like,
that was crazy.
Come talk to this.
But at the end of the day, it's just that you talk to them and they're just normal people.
Just
bro.
normal people.
That's exactly what I've learned, bro. You talk to all these people, everyone's normal as fuck, go through the same problems.
Exactly,
like,
bro. That's another thing. Like you don't fucking.
Someone sneezing in the background.
Trying to do a silent thing.
Like coming over so long, I just burst out.
Yeah, fucking. What was I saying?
Then all the everyone's the same, you know. Like,
So the big artists, like what I've learned is like some of them have been cocksuckers too, bro. So what I've learned is don't look up to any cunt.
No shit,
Not anymore.
No
One
shit.
thing you definitely learn by hanging out with, in festival or even just like normal shows, that you got to not see yourself as like not capable of something.
Exactly.
It's all possible, and everyone was once.
I did that. Shout out.
position.
No, shout out Nike, my brother.
Yeah.
Shout out Perth JD.
Yeah.
Coming for you.
Perth JD, we're gonna be in the emails, bro. We need that shit.
You need to open up a city store.
You got anything else you want to ask?
What is your plan for the? Are you going to be starting to do a lot more Skype?
Yeah, well,
Calls, or once you move here?
once obviously the plan is do more Skype interviews, fucking as much as I can, whoever jumps on there, whatever, you know. But obviously the plan is move down here and I want to do it in person, you know, like what you done with Bass and Shadow and what we're doing now. And I want to link up with cunts, even if it's the most underground cunt that's got fucking 3 followers, you know. All these cunts have a story, bro. Like heaps of these cunts have stories, and you spin out, you know. Even like that fucking Schem dude that popped on the scene out of nowhere, bro. Shout out that
body
cunt.
bag fucking video.
Pops out of nowhere, bro, and you realise it's just another cunt with another story, and you know, and that's what's so good about, like, even since like my brother passed and shit, that's what made me so into the rap scene, is because you realise other cunts are the same, and you're not alone, you know what I mean? Like,
shout out Michael Jackson, because you are not.
Shout out Australia, but mates called cunts. Shout out to all the brothers behind bars.
Fucking oath. But yeah, what do you got? Anything to plug? The shows?
Yeah, Cream Cream EP dropping Friday. Hilltop Hood show starts then too. Merch dropping Friday too.
Fucking oath.
And fucking oath.
New Wave, where do we get your beats?
You can go onto my Instagram page, all the links will be there, or you can go onto SoundCloud and just search my name, New Wave Beats. My Instagram is at New Wave Beats for the...
All merch, OD Clan on Instagram, yeah? Fucking
yeah. Shout out to Katana, she's the one.
Straight out.
Shout out.
Running Instagram at this stage, she's running our socials.
Vinco, Instagram, your socials.
Yeah, obviously at Vinco1312. And on everything actually. Fucking someone just follow my Twitter, bro. I want to use Twitter. I got a
Insta's dying, that's a
Get on that shit.
We all know Insta's dying.
Insta's still gonna live alive.
It's dying. Get on TikTok and Twitter.
TikTok.
Give it to
What's the YouTube?
Well, Carney needs to get on fucking TikTok.
TikTok will be popping.
Simon Must.
Hey?
Shout out Multi Shop.
Yeah.
OD YouTube.
Jasper.
OD Clan YouTube.
Jasper the fucking ghost.
Or it's out.
You
used to do, hang on, wait. You used to doing live streams from that OD Clan YouTube.
We did a live stream. We'll get it. So
that's gonna keep us so
busy. Where the lodge is.
Once we get
a solid spot and a solid setup.
We're gonna be set up soon in the studio. That is where a lot more content will be getting pumped out of, and you guys will have more of a consistent thing to follow.
Tune into.
Yeah.
What about you, Jasper?
Me, fuck. Jasper the Ghost everywhere, and fucking
follow
me on Twitch, bro. I'm gonna start playing these games, cuz trust I sit back and just I'll fucking smoke you little cunts.
We're on Fortnite, Mario Kart.
Fuck that. If you fucking versus me Mario Kart, I will lap
anyone Mortal Kombat will get that there.
I swear I beat you in Mortal Kombat. I'm not in Mortal Kombat. What are you talking about?
Well, that's a lie.
Base.
That is.
Socials.
Base Cadet with a C. It's not BASS. It's not any of these other spellings. BACE. Cadet with a K.
Fucking oath.
Illiterate fuck, eh?
And that's probably, I don't know.
The belly.
What's my Instagram?
This cunt doesn't have an Instagram. Fucking. But yeah, that's pretty much a wrap, eh? And I appreciate all you boys for fucking taking out the time. Sick cunts, fucking appreciate Plug for giving us the place to do it.
Anytime,
cheers, Vinco, for fucking the material, all the fucking equipment. And that's a fucking wrap. Thanks for listening, cunts.
Fucking oath. This will be out. Oh, actually, no, you're going to be fucking seeing it. Why am I talking right now?
Yeah.
Peace out.
Cat is.
This will be out.